What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Friday, July the 5th, 2024. I hope everyone enjoyed their July 4th holiday. Happy Independence Day for those of you guys that are here in the States. And thank you all who serve for your service. I want to talk about something new today. There is something that I'm very ignorant to, right? Even though I do a lot of stuff in this crypto space and we talk about these different platforms and our experiences in them, and I know a couple of the top cryptocurrencies out there, like the Bitcoins and Ethereums and the Tethers and Trons and all that different stuff, Solana, which we'll talk about today, because I am learning more and more about this token space that I really just did not know much about. And I was introduced to a certain token called Sigmachad. And I was like, what is Sigmachad? And then the person just kept sending me how quickly this token was running. And, there's so many different tokens out there. There's all different types of stuff. But I didn't know some of the things that I'm learning. And some of the things I'm not going to mention today because I really don't know still that much about, the different tokens that are allowed to attach themselves to Solana and the use case of Solana. But Solana is a very important token in what I'm about to talk about today. This Sigmachad token. And first of all, I want to mention that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking it out in many different platforms and opportunities like this, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified, hit the bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you, all right? So stay diligent and stay vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. Like I said, we're talking about this token on the Solana network called Sigmachad, and it was introduced to me, and it's pennies. Like it's one of those that is like really, really, really cheap. And I was like, okay, well, I'll check it out. I'll throw a couple $100 in there or whatever the case may be. And it just took off. All right. So I'm looking at this balance in my wallet. And I'm like, okay, with the token space, how do we withdraw from it? All right. So I reached out to the person that got me interested in this and sent me some information on Sigmachad. And all you had to do is convert the Sigmachad into Solana, back to Solana or whatever. And then I sent the Solana back to my Exodus wallet, which I then did another exchange for USDT in the way that I usually would crank it out. And next thing you know, I've got this balance and I'm able to withdraw from a token that just happened to take off 2000%. So some of that information to you guys may be like, BOJ, you've been well late on this. Like there's so many different tokens that have done that. And we've used these different wallets. Like Phantom Wallet is a wallet that I'm using now to host all of these things on Sigmachad and Solana. And there's just things I didn't know about. So take it for what it is. I am not as far along as some of you are in the crypto space. I am learning, but I'm not afraid of the journey. I'm not afraid of learning along the way. And if I'm late, I'm late. But what matters is I get there. And then there's some other people that may be out there that may be later than me that are able to take advantage of some opportunities like this. So one thing else I want to say is in this Sigmachad opportunity, which I do have a website for, and we'll talk about and share with you guys what it has done. I also want to suggest to you that while dealing with this kind of thing, Google Chrome browser has been better for me than Safari. All right. Just in this particular thing, most platforms that we're in, we're just getting to the website, we're doing withdrawals. But when it comes down to dApps and different things of that nature that can be linked to wallets and having extensions and all that great stuff, Google Chrome has been the best. It's where my Tron link, it's where my MetaMask, it's now where my Phantom wallet is. So for those of you that are involved in Sigmachad, you know what Phantom Wallet is. But for those of you that aren't, you will need Phantom Wallet. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Google Chrome browser and just kind of share with you guys what we got here in Sigmachad. Now, they have a Telegram community that is always posting. They do use Radium, which I'm seeing is a swap, some type of swap apparatus. It's not necessarily anything I have needed to use just yet, but for those of you that understand, you understand. For those of you like me, we're still trying to figure it out. So it says join the Chad Brigade, right? So of course you have to log into X to see that. So I'm not logged into X or anything like that. So I'll check into that later. But for those of you that are signed into Twitter, signed into X, make sure that you check that out if you're interested. They have the buy now, which will take you straight to the Radium swap. I already, and this will come up, confirm token. This token is not on the default token list. By clicking below, you understand you're fully responsible for confirming the token you are trading. And it says, yes, I understand. All right. So like it says here, the Sigma Solana pairs and different things of that nature. You can do the swaps here in Radium. I've linked my Phantom wallet, which also is an extension. All right. This extension is a pretty cool deal. So I would have to enter my, let me just make sure it's not okay. So I can do that. And I do plan on buying some more Sigmachad. All right. So when you get your Solana inside your wallet here, you can then convert it to Sigmachad. So I'm going to go back to the actual website right now, and we'll do that swap a little later. But I'm just kind of navigating through here so you guys can see. For those that understand token allocation plans, I'm going to need more clarification on this as I go, and I will get it. But for those of you that understand, they have allocated, oh, let me go back. I went too far. They have allocated different amounts of tokens, a percentage of tokens to different things, right? So the liquidity pool has 1.2 billion Sigma tokens in it. Liquidity is also burned. Contract minting capability has been revoked, ensuring the security of security and stability of Sigma. Developer allocation has 3 million tokens. 285 million are vested. 95% over 6 months. 15.83 million per month. Available 15 million. That's 5% of that. And they have the links to the different developers' addresses here. They have marketing and future development, 10% allocated, 200 million Sigma tokens. They have a certain amount vested and the address linked to that. Community rewards, 10%, 200 million Sigma tokens allocated. They have an address to that. And a reserve fund, 5%. All right. So that's pretty cool that they have all that information in here. Now, I don't know what a Chad is. I think that's some kind of I don't know, looks like to hear some kind of muscle man or whatever, but it says, become a Sigma Chad and leave the peasant life behind. Flex your mean muscles and embark on epic adventures. I do believe the person that mentioned this to me said that they have a game that's going to be coming out pretty soon. So they do have different plans and different things of that nature. It says, join a community of gigachads who laugh in the face of FUD. If you are a true believer in cryptocurrency, and, we understand what FUD is, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's always going to be risk. So we're never escaping the risk. But to be afraid of the risk, to be, uncertain and to doubt this space never has done any of us any good, right? It either will keep us out or it will keep us anxious in it. That's just my opinion, of course. But then it says, be a part of the next meme coin legend and receive Chad status. Now, I don't know what Chad status is, but hopefully we'll find out. And the way this coin went up the last couple days, maybe I know what Chad status is. And mind you, this person was trying to get me involved back when they could show me that they had, I don't know, it was like $2,000 worth of coins in here, right? Then it just went up, on July 1st, it went up 14%. Then July 2nd, it went up, I can't even tell what percent, but it went from 2,000 around just south of 3,000, right over 4,300, then up to 5,000, then up to 8,000, 15,000, 25,000. And I just watched him send me this stuff like, bro, you got to get in, bro, you got to get in, bro, you got to get in. So I ended up getting in, and I may have missed a big swing, but I am excited about the roadmap that they have and different things that they have. And the price is still continuing to make me money. I mean, these tokens are usually very, very cheap. So anyway, it says, here's how you buy Sigma. All right. I think this is probably more important than anything else. Download and install Phantom Wallet. All right. You can get it on your Apple devices. I have it on my Apple device. I'm sure you can get it on your Android devices. You can also get it on Google Chrome. All right. So have the extension on Google Chrome. You can link it through your 24-word passphrase and all that great stuff. Phantom is a cryptocurrency wallet designed for storing and managing Solana tokens. All right. So this is specifically designed for Solana tokens. After creating a wallet, be sure to securely store your recovery phrase on paper. All right. Purchase some Solana. All right. That's another thing you want to do. The way that I did it was I exchanged some of my USDT in Exodus for Solana. And then I sent it over to Phantom Wallet in the Solana address. And then I could swap it. Number 3 here, swap your Solana for Sigma. Using Radium, connect your Phantom Wallet account and swap your Solana for Sigma. All right. So, and I do believe you can also do that right here in the app as well. You can look up Sigma and it'll come up as Sigmachad, and you should be able to find it. Launch an initial distribution, community building engagement, ecosystem development, and long-term sustainability. Launch an initial distribution, smart contract deployment, develop and deploy the Sigmachad smart contract on the Solana blockchain. Looks like they've done that. Website and social media setup, publish website and establish social media presence on platforms like X and Telegram. They are doing that. And marketing campaign, create and generate buzz. I added create, but generate buzz around Sigmachad and leverage meme culture to create viral content. So this little man down here, I think this is the ultimate Chad. I guess this is what they're calling the ultimate Chad or whatever. So anyway, this is just something that has caught my attention, has made me some money. I mean, we're looking at Sigmachad here. We click on Sigmachad. Let me see, make sure everyone can see this. I mean, over the last day, it's gone up 11%. Over the last week, it's gone over 1,971%. All right. And of course, it's just getting started. It's just getting started. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my, and let me just make sure, I'm going to stop my share really quickly and just make sure you can see this extension here. All right, here we go. So Sigmachad. Here's what Sigmachad has done. Obviously, I have 2.67 million Sigma right now. All right. And you have to have some Solana. So obviously, I've moved all my Solana into Sigmachad. But what I'm going to do right now is I am going to get my Solana address from my Phantom wallet. And while I do that, I'm going to show you guys what this has done in detail. So this is the last day. You guys can take a look at that. Now, this is the last week. Obviously, it really jumped up. This is July the 2nd. All right. We're at July 5th right now. All right. It was down here by 0.00002 per 2 and some change or whatever. But it's gotten up to 0.0005. So we're talking about in a week, just south of 2,000%. This is what these kind of coins can do, right? And like I said, sheer ignorance on my end. I would always see it. You know how you see something and you're like, oh, that's cool. Happy for everyone that got to take advantage of that. That's cool. Great. But I never knew the process of getting involved with certain stuff like this. And this is my first one. So, of course, take it for what it is. Some of you are a lot more experienced than I am. And you could probably make even better content than me on this because you know a little bit more about what is going on. However, what we're excited about here is the opportunity to learn. And, of course, I'm not going to have it all in one day, but we're going to have fun learning. All right. So right now I am sending some of the Solana that I exchanged in my Exodus wallet, and I'm sending it over to my Phantom wallet. All right. So that I can acquire some more Sigmachad. All right. Now, Sigma, I believe this has the same Solana address. Like it's not any different than the Solana address that you would get. Your Sigmachad address is your Solana address. That's what I think I understand and that I'm learning. All right. And now you see we have $156 worth of Solana here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap, right? So I'm going to swap the Solana I have, max, select the token. And up in the search bar, you want to type in Sigma And then hopefully you see this Sigmachad at here up the top. All right. So all these other sigmas and all that stuff, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this Sigmachad right here. All right. So this is going to allow me to get 294,587 sigma. We're going to review that order and we're going to swap it. And it's right there. All right. So when that's done, I will have swapped, you know, some Solana into some Sigmachad. So hopefully that, you know, that of course is reflecting in the balance, and we're gonna see what this does. You know, I'm kind of in a mixture of diamond hands and taking my profits because I'm new at this, right? So I'm still learning. There's still a lot to learn. But I just wanted to get this out there to you guys. There's no, you know, type of link or referral link or anything like that. You guys can just go look up Phantom Wallet, go download it if it's something that you're interested in. If you are interested in Sigmachad, I will be putting together some sort of a Telegram group, possibly. I haven't decided yet because they have a lot of great information on their own. And if I don't, if I don't have the time to update that Telegram group and keep people posted and all that great stuff, then doing the videos like this may be the best way to do it for me. And I'll figure that out as I go. But I definitely wanted to let everybody know what's going on, what I've decided to get involved with, and what I'm learning, because this is an ever-growing journey here. Is, you know, you start with platforms and you start learning about cryptocurrency. Next thing you know, you're dipping into tokens and you're trying to learn what's a legit token, what makes a legit token. You know, next thing you know, you might see a BOJ coin out there. You know what I'm saying? So all of that stuff being said, this is all a part of the journey, and hopefully you guys are able to learn a little bit something from it, from just watching the journey as we go. All right. This is Sigmachad, and put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all of your wallets. Cryptocurrency is indeed the Wild Wild West, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you. All right. Stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. All right. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.